Going back to one of the most asked questions in Gonzaga basketball fan history. What happened to NBA fan favorite Rem Bakamus, aka Rem VP? I know you guys all miss Rem VP. Rem Bakamus, 5-year Gonzaga Bulldog strong player. Uh, I watched him for most of his Gonzaga playing career. I started watching the first year I watched even a slight bit was David Stockton's senior year. So that would have been his that might have been his freshman year cuz he didn't play this year. He played the year before this year. That was his last year or not. You know what I'm saying? 2008 2017-18 was his final season there, I believe. Am I right? No, 2018-19. And then 1920 he wasn't there. Okay, so then that would mean 5 years from, okay, I'm just doing math. 2013-14 was his first year at Gonzaga, I believe. It might have been 14-15. So I think I was watching around that time that he was a rookie. But basically, uh, Rem Bakamus was not given a scholarship to go to Gonzaga and play basketball. He was a walk-on, so he played basketball for absolutely nothing. Like, no, you don't get money in college for college sports. He didn't even get free college. He paid for his own college and played basketball just because he wanted to. And he did it for 5 straight years. When he first started with Gonzaga, he looked very much like a kid with really short hair. And there is this one YouTube channel out there. If you guys find it, it's really funny. I don't remember whose channel it is, but it's got like Rem Bakamus, Kevin Pangos, I think Drew Barham's on there, and they're all doing basketball trick shots in the kennel. That video I've watched like 20 times. It's one of my favorite videos, Gonzaga videos. So if you're a Gonzaga fan, strongly recommend it. But Rem Bakamus, he started out looking very childish, and then he grew up a lot through those 5 years. He looks way different now, and now he's kind of looks more back to his like childish self now. Um, but if you don't know, he was part of that team that went to the NCAA tournament championship game against North Carolina. He was a part of that team, so that was probably his highest moment of his playing career. He really did not get many minutes unless they were up by a ton, and they had to be up by a ton, and it had to be towards the end of the game, and he had to just kind of get lucky. Him and Dustin Triano were both kind of on the bench together. Triano, I feel like, got a couple more minutes and wasn't there quite as long, I don't think, but they both had that long hair going, and I really liked both of them. Triano was one of my favorite players, and we might have to do what happened to him too, because I really don't know what happened to him at all. But Rem Bakamus was loved so much because he was literally like Gonzaga's cheerleader. He would be on the court or on the side of the court just cheering everybody on, and then when he would get on for his 30 seconds every couple games, everyone would just go, Rem VP, Rem VP, Rem VP, Rem VP. And it was just such a good feeling for him, I'm sure. Fan favorite. If you're actually a Gonzaga fan, I'm sure you know who he is. Very, very liked. It just felt like he was never ever gonna leave. And there was this one year where he said he was gonna grow his hair until they lost. I believe that was the year they went to the championship, the NCAA championship game. And so he said, I'm not going to cut my hair until we lose, because I think they were on like a huge streak of not losing. They lost like one game that year, and then they didn't lose until that very end of the year. And so he was like, okay, I'm not going to cut my hair until I lose, and then I'm going to donate it all to charity. And they didn't lose for a really long time. And I think he did that twice, actually, during the 5 years he was there. And now he's actually all clean cut. He doesn't have that long hair. He's not doing the thing where he donates the long hair to like charity where people like can't grow their hair. Um, if you didn't know what he does now that he has graduated, he's all done. One last thing before we get to what he does now is I remember his final game on senior night, his final game in the kennel. He got the start. He didn't play very long, but he did get the start, and that just felt so wholesome, and I felt like he definitely deserved that. It made me feel so good for him, and I was really happy for him, and I'm sure he just felt so proud. And Gonzaga as a whole, I think, really, really liked Rem, and uh, I really liked watching him celebrate on the sideline. But now, Rem Bakamus, he did not leave basketball. It wasn't like his little college basketball days are over. He's still involved in college basketball. He's an assistant coach for one of the top 5 teams ranked, like one of the teams that's in the top 5 rankings. It's not Gonzaga, number 1. It's the team that came runner-up to Gonzaga, Baylor. He is an assistant coach at Baylor now, the number 2 ranked team in the world, or in the country, I mean. Gonzaga, obviously, number 1. But he's an assistant coach there, and he's still pretty young. He's still in his 20s. I don't know exactly how old he is. I would assume around 27. No, maybe not even that old. Maybe like 25. I'm not actually quite sure. But he's not really that old at this point. And yeah, he wasn't quite up there. I don't think he really could have played professional basketball anywhere. Maybe he could have, and like not really played much in like some random place. He probably could have, but he didn't decide to go that route. He decided, like they always say, the quiet people that just sit back and listen and like watch are the smartest people. And maybe that's true. Maybe he learned all his basketball knowledge from being around basketball all the time, even if he wasn't getting to play. He just learning the plays that the coach was showing him, like making a mental note of them in his head. And as you can see right there, that's him after they made it to the championship round. He's got a piece of the net in his hat. I think they all got a piece of the net when they cut the net. Let's see, it has a cut the net shirt. I actually have that shirt. I don't know if it fits anymore, but I do have that shirt, which is kind of weird. I forgot I had that. But yeah, I'm kind of glad he didn't decide to go the professional basketball route. I feel like he probably enjoys this more, which is obviously why he chose it. And he is just very, very well liked guy at Gonzaga. I'm sure he got his respect everywhere, even if he didn't get the most minutes. I'm telling you, is still a very, very good basketball player. If you were to 1v1 him, he's still really good. He's still a Division I college player, which is really, really hard to do, to become a Division I basketball player. Super hard. I don't know how it is compared to other sports, but I know Division I basketball is tough. Tough. Division III basketball is tough too. Like literally anything. College basketball is so tough. Especially at a school like Gonzaga, where they get so many really, really great, underlooked international prospects like Rui Hachimura, Mauro Ballo, or however you say it, Killian Tilly, players like that, Domantas Sabonis. Other players like that are from different countries, like Karnowski. Karnowski's definitely going to be in one of these videos coming up where the What Happened To series. But that is not for today. That is for a later episode. And now you know what happened to Rem Bakamus, fan favorite Rem VP. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Gonzaga related videos. Don't forget to zag up. You could do that by liking the video. Press the like button. Turn on notifications. Set them to all. It would really mean a lot to me. Then you know you will get notified every single time we post a video. There will be another video coming very, very soon. But while you are waiting for those to come out, go check out the past videos. What happened to Ryan Woolridge? Gonzaga's ranked #1 in the nation. And Philip Petrusev withdraws his name from the NBA draft. And that's all we have so far. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.